Okay, so this is G.I. Joe 24. Personally, I think this is the best cover of the lot. I only bought the face cover last time because it was Baroness. And I haven't been collecting the rest of them, so it seems silly to pick that one up. The other two are okay, and then they got this one with the I don't know if what they called, the Valkyries. I'm not too sure what they're called. But they're cool, and the artwork's really, really nice. So I thought this would do. I completely forgot on what this story was, and it wasn't until late with it, and I saw the green stuff, all the green energy, and I thought, oh yeah, this is where we are. So this guy apparently is called Crystal Ball, apparently, or he calls himself Crystal Ball, and he explains that he found the Energon. He was worked as a okay, that comes later on. He's found the Energon. He basically can create stuff. Energy. We all want to know that. Clutch and not is it Clutch? Stalker, Clutch. In the machine. They said we can't turn the machine out without killing them, so they say okay, fine. And all the monsters come along, and then Destro say, okay, we need to blow the machine up because, or at least stop the machine from working. Us, so to get him out. And so we can't blow the Energon up because that's what we come from in the first place. Meanwhile, they're all kind of knocking the crap out of each other with Risk, and Risk is basically explaining that the reason he took the name Risk, not because he is afraid of risk. He knows he was a risk. He's always like the last guy in, and you know he was the one that took the risks. He was the kind of the one that would die in missions, hopefully in the way that it would save other people. But the weird thing is to say he gets slashed around the back here, and you think, oh my god, he's dead. And it's like, well, it doesn't seem to have any effect on him whatsoever. So I just thought that was really weird. So the machine goes off after Despero jury rigs it. Oh yeah, so he has explained it. So yeah, this guy explains he was a interrogator for I think CIA. Anyway, they come to a truce. They go, okay, the truce is over. We've got to go now, and they escape. And he said, oh, "Why'd you let him go? Because he helped him." And he said, "Why'd you let him go? Because he helped him." So they go out, and so they don't get in the G.I. Joe don't get in the John, but they capture Crystal Ball and they capture whatever his name is, Rocky. I don't know. I can't remember names. They go back to Cobra Commander's lair, Destro, and Comedian's really kind of upset because apparently, obviously, one of her fears is they'll find something else. So I don't know what that's all about. Meanwhile, he explains to Despero explains, well, you didn't do great because the G.I. Joe got away. You did get some Energon, and it's oh yeah, we've also got this fear weapon as well. So now Cobra Commander goes to his top Valkyrie and basically says, you know, you're going to sacrifice yourself for me. Don't be afraid, it's not going to hurt. So whether or not he's going to convert her into some kind of fear weapon, I don't know. And they're talking to each other and try and talk him out of kind of, well, not effectively leaving Cobra, but explain why you're with Cobra. And then we get a little bit here with Cover Girl explaining that Scarlet is still with Beachhead on a debrief, and Hound and Flag are out there. And Baroness is a bit suspect about Hawk, which I always forget which one is Zartan, and it's now reminded me. It's sort of, I can't remember last issue in Transformers. It was like, is that Zartan? No, it's Hawk. I wish they didn't. Well, they don't look particularly similar, I suppose, but yeah. Anyway, so he says, yeah, you're going to get past me. I've been interrogated by the best, and you must have more Energon because you must have found more than you actually used. And then his little skin thing starts wearing off, and the guy Crystal Ball recognise him working the dreadlocks. So Zartan Flag has got no other choice but to kill him. Unfortunately, as he does so, Baroness walks in and sees him dead on the table. So I don't quite know this is going to work because, say, I would assume that Flag Zartan would Hawk Zartan. See, can't get it right. Would instruct Shadow, whatever they're called, Shadow Pack, whatever they're called, against the regular G.I. Joe because we've got a G.I. Joe war thing going on. But apparently, that doesn't seem to be the case because they've already Baroness always discovered what it is. So unless they're going to try and turn him or whatever, and they're going to jump into his defence, I don't know. But yeah, again, interesting turnaround. It's about time, because I'd like to see Zartan as a bad guy that is out there as a mysterious thing. It's like, oh, it could be Zartan, be careful, rather than constantly be masquerading as Hawk. Because again, as Hawk, he can't do a lot really, apart from kind of push people around and manipulate people. But anyway. So yeah, so next time we've got the Void Rivals, which is with Rom, as far as I'm aware, and then we've got these particularly nice covers with Wheeljack and JoJo next issue. So yeah, all in all, decent, continues the storyline. As I said before in the first part of this, I'm not particularly big fan of Risk, so having a Risk heavy storyline immediately kind of put it on the back foot, but I think they pulled it back with this. And again, we've got some little breadcrumbs and some interesting stuff going on as well with Chameleon and other stuff going as well. So yeah, all in all, decent issue. Again, 24 issues in. This is good. This is a good run. Not many books get 24 issues being particularly good over every issue, so it's very, very cool. So yeah, I think that's enough rambling for now. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.